lovely day, isn't it?
It is a lovely day, but I never thought that this day would come where this place that I have no interest in, that you're taking me to. He wasn't going to stop, was he, on the roundabout?
But it's raining.
But it's raining.
And it's summer.
Yeah.
And we're bored. So we're doing.
Any chance of a McDonald's?
Maybe on the way back.
On the way back? Or a pasty? Probably sooner have a pasty than a McDonald's, really.
There we go.
But even so, it's a high price to pay. The weather is starting to clear. You just about see the harbour beach down there. This view is fairly spectacular. If you know St Ives, then you'll know exactly which car park we parked in. I can't remember what it's called, but it's always the one I always just say, like up on the hill.
It's the leisure park.
Like by the leisure centre or something, isn't it?
Centre.
I was going to say, where's the leisure?
It's the leisure centre, 1,000 space park.
Yeah, it's the big car park there, isn't it? Look at that bird over there. Hello and welcome to another episode of A Bright Side. Today we're in St Ives, as you've already guessed, to go to the Tate Art Gallery, or Tate St Ives.
Tate St Ives.
That's what it's called, isn't it? As you can see, I'm very interested in this place.
You put a tie
Yeah,
on.
I put a little tie on just to neaten up a little bit. Just, yeah. And I've also got, in one of my pockets here,
The flashy thing.
the flashy thing from Men in Black, so that I can basically completely annihilate my memory after this vlog is done.
You might enjoy it. Let's go and get a bit of culture.
So, without further ado, let's go check it out. Beautiful view here, even with the inclement weather. Beautiful view, Porthmere Beach. Got some surf school, or a surf school down there, ready to teach you how to surf. And then you've got the island over there with that chapel on top. We have covered that before, so I'll try and find the video, leave a link in the description if you want to see that one. Yeah, right, let's
The weather is improving.
the weather is improving. Yeah, I think it was only kind of like the early morning, mid-morning, blah blah blah, but
That's worked for us, though, because it meant we got a parking space.
yes, it has worked for us, yeah, because we've definitely got a parking space. So there's the external view of the Tate St Ives, which is what, Shelbell? It is modern art from British
Well, from-
artists with a bit of a local
No, I think
tinge
it's
to
got
it. Isn't it
world-
something like
I
that?
think it's got world art.
Has it got world art?
But we'll go in and find out.
All
We've
right,
never
well,
been.
all right, yeah, I was going to say we've never been to the Tate, and yeah, I don't know what else to say really, because so you're saying we pre-booked the tickets online.
Yeah, they're £12 each. You can get a membership.
Yep.
I didn't look into that because I didn't think you'd be coming back. But, but we thought we'd come and have a look.
Excellent. So you go, advanced booking recommended. Use the QR code or visit thetate.org.uk. So there you go. If you want to book your tickets, there's the QR code. You can put your camera up to the computer or the television screen, whatever you're watching this on, and there it is. Right, heading up the stairs into this it's almost like a rotunda type thing, isn't it? I don't know if it would be described as that. I'm not an architectural expert, if that makes sense, but you can grab a coffee here if you so wish, but it does say please finish your drinks before entering the gallery. So there you go. So if you've got a sudden thirst, you can have a beverage and actually take the load off there. Those little cushions are quite nice. All right, let's head in. It's like a bit of a Superman door, isn't it? Oh, goodness. Oh, workout. Okay, we're all taken care of there with the ticket. We just got to go up to the 3rd floor, I think he said, and then the Shelley's phone will get... Where are you? Oh, Shelley's phone will get scanned. And I'm just trying to figure out what the heck is this?
It's a statue.
It is a statue. Okay, that's the statue we were at a moment ago. There's a restaurant here as well, restaurant and bar states there. Along with a shop. Nice view.
Yes.
Maybe we will buy this gallery and then make it our home.
Need to,
Yeah, get rid of all the art first, because that's all rubbish, isn't it?
need
But
to get a few more followers first.
maybe. Okay, states here galleries. Let's head in. Yeah, as you can see, we've got bathrooms there. Right, so I think our ticket will get scanned at this point.
So at that, being very harassing, Matt was sold back to his studio. Now this is where the account's different. One account says he wants to get
The soul of the soulless city. This is in 1920. Soul of a soulless city. Okay. What do you see here?
I used to do squiggles like this.
Right.
The artist was apparently captivated by aerial views of our first transatlantic flight. I used to do this when I was bored in class, and then the goal would be to colour in each square, but not have the next square the same colour.
Oh, okay.
So you would have to not. But I don't know if that's what she was going for.
Oh, that's a bit of an optical illusion. See how that, like, it's almost like it looks three-dimensional. That's very strange. I'm not sure if it is. I think it might be. Yeah, that is like three-dimensional. It like plays around with your eyes a little bit. Okay, don't like that at all.
I wonder how we came up with the name for this piece of art.
What's the head? What's this head called?
Head.
Ah. Oh yeah. Okay. It's just called Head. Made of limestone between 1911 and 1912. All right. Okay, there it is. Head. This piece kind of reminds me of all those like mold-covered people. You'll know what I mean, with all like the diseased people in The Last of Us. Do you remember them like going around all like covered in horrendousness? Kind of reminds me of that. An unusual position for a shower. I like the sort of table and chairs behind him, just randomly floating in the sort of ether.
What inspires you?
You want to do this one?
Eye of probably an alien. There's fewer people in this little room. I might sit there and look like I'm kind of, you know, taking this in.
did it together, man.
What's this masterpiece called?
Dance of the Kings.
All right, nice. I prefer this space. It's a lot more open. I think the artwork is larger in here in scale, so the room is a bit bigger, obviously to suit. And lots of these little stanchions here, obviously, so you can't get too close to whatever this is. I feel that a pasty is going to be well deserved. Oh no, we've reached a dead end. How do we get out? How do we get out of this building? Tapestry, yeah, I suppose, yeah. I was just querying how we get out because yeah, but there's no door here. Okay, so you said that this artist, so basically this whole section is the same artist,
yes.
And she's from Brazil. I can kind of see sort of Brazil in this art, if I'm being honest.
Milhazes.
Who?
Beatriz Milhazes.
Oh. Yeah, like I said, I do kind of see sort of colour and festival and sort of Rio de Janeiro and stuff. Okay, that's pretty much all I got. What the heck? I mean, they look quite happy, don't they?
I'm guessing this is Love Day.
Right.
And I'm guessing this is Anne. Anne looks happy. Love Day, not so much.
Okay, so evidently you can get some like guided tours, I assume, to tell you all about the art here. But nice view though. I mean, this is a nice sort of building. I mean, like say that rotunda area out the front where we walked in, Porthmere Beach. Yeah, nice. Oh yes. Might have to pass through another gallery, however. It's very dark in here. Okay, I think the plan is to grab a quick coffee and then we'll head out. We'll have a look in the shop as well. Okay, so it's actually a little bit more than we thought. It's not just a place where you can grab a coffee by the look of it. It says wait there to be seated. Host will be with you shortly. Here's like the menu that they've got here. Probably some nice stuff. Oh, look at that. So yeah, what we're going to do then, we're going to actually skip out on the restaurant part of it because we really just wanted a coffee. So we'll head in the shop. Okay, so we're just in the shop now. Obviously part of the course you're going to get lots of art books, stuff like that. Got some pens. suppose you could buy some pencils and stuff and start creating some art, don't you think?
Good.
Yeah. Oh, we've got like, what are these? They're like socks, yeah. Okay, so I quite like those. They're quite fun socks, aren't they? A magnet. Do I want a magnet from here? Not really. Is that the wrong answer? I don't really think
get a magnet.
we do get a magnet. Yeah. To be honest, I'm not really feeling any of those. I say they're not ridiculously expensive, to be fair, but yeah. All right. Wonder what's going on there. Okay, so just a little overview of the shop. You guys get the general idea. Get a t-shirt there if you like, with it's almost like a colour palette on it. It's quite funny. Some outdoor seating as well. States they're on the terrace. There's no smoking on the terrace. So obviously this is the terrace. Some bits here for the kiddos. Some t-shirts there. And some books. Alright, I think I'd sooner read these ones. Get out. How do we get out? Again, Superman always reminds me of like New York City, those types of doors. It is. It's quite interesting actually, this rotunda. I don't know how well it will pick up on camera, but you can kind of hear the sea just out there. It's sloshing around. It's quite interesting. Clever. Just going to buy a quick coffee. Quick coffee for the road. Got my coffee. I'll be needing that. You've got hot chocolate. Nice. So, you quite liked it. Your impressions. We differ a little bit on art. You know, I like to see something like a scenic mountain. Do you remember The Joy of Painting? Mm-hmm. With Bob Ross?
I know that too.
If you, yeah, I was going to say you do, don't you? But I mean, if you know Bob Ross, you'll know what I'm talking about. To me, that is my sort of interest level in art. I find that lovely.
I think for me,
this, however,
the thing with modern art is that it's designed to invoke feelings. So whatever you were feeling is not incorrect.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this down because this is like ridiculously hot.
So whatever your feelings when you look at it are not wrong.
So like anguish and oh my God, get me out of here.
Yeah, but if that's how it made you feel, then the artists do what they do to evoke emotion in you.
So, Matilda, genuinely, I think would enjoy it. She would really enjoy the colour, kind of.
So there was little postcards you could get for kids, and as they went round, they had like different art activities that it inspired you to do. And they had various different age ones. So, like AJ's age, there was one that just got you to find the different shapes as you went round the museum.
Yeah.
More for Tilly would be to like draw some of your favourite pieces of art as you saw them.
Yeah.
So she would genuinely.
Yeah, she would
Get a lot.
And I think almost like a bit of a mum-daughter date. I can kind of see.
Enjoy it, but our boy wouldn't enjoy it.
No, AJ would be like,
AJ would be
kind of like me.
Whereas Matilda genuinely would really enjoy it.
Yeah, I think she probably would. Yeah.
So when we say a mother-daughter date, not because only mums and daughters could come, but of our children, Matilda would get more out of this than AJ.
Definitely. So in the end, you actually got one of these magnets, didn't you? You quite like that one. That one kind of the Brazilian artist that you liked.
One of her, but they didn't have any. So this one was like the most akin to it. And this one is by Peter Blake, Everybody Razzle Dazzle.
Yeah. So there we go. That will go like
our fridge.
on, yeah, maybe around the back of the fridge or something, perhaps. You like necked your hot chocolate.
Yeah, but hot chocolates are never hot, are they?
It's alright. This is quite drinkable now. We just sat in there for just a few minutes, didn't we? So we're going to head into town. Not going to particularly focus on that. We've filmed St Ives before. We are, however, we will. If you're not local to the area and you want to kind of see what St Ives is like in the summer, as in the summer season, the holiday season, we will.
When the sun is shining.
When the sun is shining, we will venture back to St Ives, basically to show you guys the crowd levels, because I mean I would say that St Ives, along with Newquay and like Padstow, probably are the most ridiculously busy places and whatnot. So we won't be driving here, definitely, like we did today. We'll get either the train or the bus, and then we'll pan the camera around St Ives and show you guys just how ridiculous it can get here. Anyway, right, shall we go get pasty?
Yes.
And one of the artists that was featured in the Tate, this is where he lived. How about that? Okay, Harry's Court. Wonder who Harry was. Maybe a friend. We were just commenting to ourselves, weren't we, that the walking through these lovely quaint streets, the amount of holiday cottages. I think there was a street up there, I can't remember if it was Fish Street or it was one of those. It was nearly every single cottage
Have one of those awful
was a holiday cottage, and you kind of think that's just, it's mental, isn't it? Mental. Even on a gloomy day, can't help to show off beautiful St Ives. This is lovely. I can see why it is so popular with tourists. I mean, I'm locals as well, but yeah, beautiful St Ives. Got a museum over there. Just in the shell belt. Actually, one day we will come back and do the museum, because I don't think I've ever been in the St Ives Museum. Just interesting. Alright, made it to Pengenna Pasties. We're going to head in, get a pasty from in there. Okay, they look a bit underdone. Hopefully they're like display pasties. Let's head in. They're usually quite nice here.
It's alright. It's got a nice green.
Yeah, oh yeah. Nice. I mean, I will just be going for the traditional, but yeah, nice. All right, mission successful. Got a Pengenna's pasty. Did a pasty off. It was between these guys and I want to say St Ives Pasties. A little while ago now, I can't remember. Got a feeling these guys won, if I remember rightly. I'll leave a link in the description. If I find that video, I'll leave a link in the description. What were you going to say?
Controversial, because these have a top crimp.
Oh, a top crimp. Well, again, I've stated on the channel before that I personally haven't got a problem with a top crimp. I think they are just as traditional as a side crimp. I don't know. What do you guys think? Top crimp? Side crimp? Do you have an issue with a top crimp? Let me know in the comments. You couldn't remember if you had a Pengenna's before?
No.
They're right. I think they're quite nice. Nice sort of buttery pastry.
You've You've got a top crimp and I've got a side
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? I've never seen a Pengenna with a side crimp. Nice innards. Right, so we're going to go home. We're going to leave the video there.
Just going to stop on every sheet on the way back up the hill.
I was going to say, it's a bit steep, isn't it? There is a bus, actually. You can get like a bus that takes you down to town, can't you? If modern art is your thing, highly recommend the Tate at St Ives. Oh, thank you. Anyway, we're going to leave the video there. Do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, smash the bell. Check us out on all of our socials at The Brightside. So from us to you, cheers and gone. People everywhere. Thinking, what's he doing talking into his phone? That sounds weird, doesn't it? Talking into your phone.
Meant to talk.
Because you're meant to talk into a phone.